Jay, thanks for coming, brother.
Thank you for having me. I know I have a strong personality. Don't think I'm, you know what I'm saying, I swear men mice in my face.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely.
How many people have been in a car crash with Jeru the Damaja?
You, because you wasn't paying attention.
It was my fault, was it?
No, the crash was his fault.
Yeah.
The crash, the guy, he came out, but you had a lot on your mind.
I did, yeah.
You was taking it wrong because we took the wrong
I
way.
was listening to the new album.
If we went the right way, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Oh, shit.
Or maybe we would have died.
Yeah, maybe.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never, life is, that's what I was telling you, don't feel no way, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
shit happens. I'm fucking with you. I like to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Because I think that that's the measure of a human being. When you're super sensitive and things hurt your feelings very quickly, you're going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You got to learn to laugh at yourself because then everything doesn't offend you. When people say fucked up things or things that sound fucked up,
Yeah.
it doesn't offend you because you know how to take a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a problem with the world today is that people don't know how to laugh at themselves. Everybody's offended too easily. Everybody's thinking about, oh my God, is that? Nah, man, I talk like this, I do. But you have to understand everything I do is with love.
Yeah.
Like I try to show love as much as I can. Even if I feel like, all right, maybe I was offended a person or say something. I say something. That's what I said to you, yo, man, it's not. But you see what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'm like that, but I just take it that everybody's like that. Everybody could take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I always show love. You see me. I'm always out with the people. I'm always shaking the hands and talking to the people because I'm just one of the people.
Yeah, 100%.
I just want us to not be so soft.
Yeah. So, like, how you been?
Man, life is good. I can't complain. Listen, I have all my fingers, eyes, ears, and toes. My health is great. I have people that love me. I live in Barcelona.
Yeah, yeah.
The sun is shining every day.
Don't get bad
winter.
You
know, I do what I love.
Yeah.
I'm here sitting with you.
That's it. Don't get better than that either, does it?
See what I'm saying?
So I was going to say, like, can we start from the beginning? Like, where were you born? Where were you brought up?
I was born in a place called East New York. Well, I was born in Brooklyn, East New York, the neighborhood. And I grew up there, like, it was part of it. It was nice at first, kind of in the 70s, I guess, because I'm a kid and I'm naive. The 80s, crack came, streets got wild, and you either had two choices. You could be the hunted or the hunter. You know what I'm saying? The prey. And you just had to pick that. But I don't like to really get too much into all of that because I don't think that you should glorify.
Don't define you like that kind of.
What I am is my everyday actions, the sum total of all my actions, right? That was people like to make it seem like it's something to glorify or it's something to be proud of. Don't get me wrong, it raised me. It's who I am, it's part of my character, but it's so many other things that are more crazy that I've done.
Yeah.
You think you gangster, go to a country where you don't know the language or none of that stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
And not just be there, but prosper there and learn and teach yourself and do all that stuff. That's, to me, that's what I think is more of an achievement. I think the fact that I travel all over the world and I put myself in uncomfortable positions it's more important than how I grew up in East New York. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah. People killed each other and they shot each other and people went to jail and all of that type of stuff. But how about the story of, that's where I came from, but look where I'm going.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Look what I'm doing. This is what I think we get caught up now so much into the negative part of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes you a gangster or that makes you see what I'm saying? But nah, the part of the story that we should be talking about is how we're not there, right? More strive for that. Like more strive for, we all got stories to tell. And I speak about my story, but I don't sit down. I like to talk. Like I was saying earlier, I like to talk. I don't like when I'm being said recorded though. Like this is, because life, this is what you learn in life, from my perspective. All the shit you thought you knew at that point, you probably didn't know shit. And now at this point that I'm at and all the shit that I think that I know, when I get to the next point, I'm going to probably be like, I didn't know shit. You know, life is all about living in your experiences, right? So that's what I would like to talk about. I would like to talk about, tell everybody out there who's watching, try to experience as much as you can of life. Forget everything else. Experience as much as you can of life with different kinds of people doing different things, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to create you. Because we only know what we know, right? That's why you speak English with a certain kind of accent. They speak English with a certain kind of accent. I speak English with a certain kind of accent because we only know what we know. We only know what we're taught. We only know what's in our environment. So if we take our environment and make it super big, then that's going to make you. That's going to be your true value, right? It's not about what you could buy, or it's what you could produce. And you could produce more when you know more about life. And you can find ways to produce without even really having to have a lot of things. A lot of money, a lot of this, a lot of that. You just know how to make it happen. That's what life is about. Because at the end of the day, what you gonna do? Take your jet with you? What you gonna do? Take all your clothes with you? The Egyptians tried it. What is that? What did that get them? Nothing. They shit still got robbed in the afterlife, you know? So really, that's what I like to talk about. I like to talk about living and experience. And I talk a lot. So that's why I said I can't be doing this shit all day, because I'll be here forever.
So I mean, like,
to London. How long you got? I'm like 20 minutes. I have to limit myself with shit because I know how I am.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm excessive.
20 minutes ain't enough with Jeru the Damaja.
Oh, is it? Like I said, you know, this is the thing. I love to talk, but I don't like to reveal a lot of shit about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like Superman saying, hey, world, kryptonite, kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like that. I like to talk, but not too much about me like that. You know what I'm saying? Not too much about me like that, because, yo, you know, I like to keep shit guarded. See, that's the trick, right? The trick is to get you revealing everything about yourself, right? Because Sun Tzu said that if you don't know yourself and you know your enemy, you win 50% of the time. If you know yourself and you don't know your enemy, you can win 50% of the time. But if you don't know yourself and you don't know your enemy, then you can never win, right? So if a motherfucker know more about you than you know about them, who has an advantage? So now, boom, I'm Jeru the Damaja. So people already feel as if they still know some things about me that I don't know about them. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's just part of what it is. I'm not going to just be giving everything away.
But some people, they can be so underground that they never leave the bedroom, innit? Well, obviously you would have wanted to put it out.
That's called the recluse, bro. That's not underground. That's weird.
You know what I'm saying? It is like
this is what it is. I grew up at a time before it was recording devices and cameras and all of that shit.
Yeah.
And if someone was to pull out a recording device or a camera or some shit like that, it would be like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why you recording this? Pictures and everything is okay. But just because sometimes you want to say shit that you don't want on camera or you don't want recorded because it's just a joke. You just having fun. But then it could go from you that joke because nobody knows. And that's another thing. Everything that happens, everything that people record and see is out of context because it's just a blip. Right? Blip. I could take this stuff, chop it up in a way.
No, we don't do that.
I know. I didn't say you, but I'm just saying you can. And that's the point.
We could, yeah.
People, listen, I'm one thing I make sure what else I'm going to tell everybody? make sure you know how all this shit works if you're dealing with it. Whether you're recording artists or whatever. My mother always told us to know how things work, read books about things, because even if you get somebody else to do it, now you have a knowledge that they can't say, all right, this is going to cost $5,000. I need you to know. I know that's not what it's going to cost. I know that all you have to do is do this, do that, do that, and do that. Boom. Even if I'm not going to do it, right? So I've always owned all my equipment.
Yeah.
I own equipment. The first thing I did when I got my first record deal, I didn't buy a car, none of that shit. I bought all the equipment that I saw in the studio.
Well, we bought all the equipment, but it's this guy here that costs all the money because I can't work the equipment.
But see what I'm saying? I know how to work the equipment. I'll set the shit up and do it myself if I have to. Just like I was doing in the pandemic. I did this NPR, the tiny desk from home. I set up everything by myself. I had my camera, I had the boards, I had everything. Boom. I recorded my audio separate by myself.
Did you do a new album in the pandemic?
No, I just did that in Barcelona. My new album that's Barcelona vibes. That's freedom.
Yeah, the yesterday.
That's freedom. That's
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It took me on a journey.
It's a journey, but also what I'm saying as far as me writing it is that I'm in a place in my life that I wasn't in before, because you go through different stages of your life, your creative stages, your this, your that. And I'm just in a place in my life where it's my flow. Yeah. So I came across a great producer. I'm really not telling who he is and all that just yet, because I'm like that. But, and we clicked. And what he had, I knew what I saw happening with it. I saw what I would do. So I was doing that, and I was just in that place. I'm in the sun every day, right? I'm just, it's beautiful vibes. It's nice out. It's good ganja everywhere.
Yeah.
People are super nice. It's beautiful women all around. It's 7 days a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bringing the best out of you, like.
I be doing like, my step count is ridiculous.
Yeah.
20,000 steps.
A lot of walking?
20,000 steps. I'm in a city. I'm in a walkable city. Get a joint, throw my headphones on, walk. The sun is shining. Beautiful ladies everywhere to look at. People are smiling.
You get recognized a lot up there?
I get recognized a good amount. I mean, but it's my city now too.
Yeah, people know you're there, like.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Are you doing like a lot of gigs and a lot of stuff out there?
I have a monthly residency.
DJing, yeah?
Yeah, at a place called Guzo, at Guzzo. If you ever come to Barcelona, you should go. It's dope. So I do it I was getting ready to say último jueves de cada mes. I do it the last. I saw you. I do it the last Thursday every month. And we also do a show called Do the Right Thing, where I bring out people from my era that I like. And we had so far Souls of Mischief, The Far Side, Smith & Wesson, but I've been doing it for years. Das Effects,
yeah.
Beat Nuts, Pete Rock, CL, Smooth, Ghostface, Jizza. I've been doing it for long. I've been doing it in Amsterdam, and I'll do it in Barcelona as well. We would do both, but now in Barcelona. The next one we got is Talib Kweli.
Wow.
On September 3rd.
So you're just like bringing it back for Barca, like.
Listen, I wherever I'm at, look.
Barcelona deserves it.
This is the thing, though. I believe that I'm hip hop.
100%.
And not only that, I love Jeru above all else, because that's how you're supposed to start, right? You have to love yourself above all else, so that you can show other people love, right? So that you know what it's like, so that you know what it feels like to get hurt, right? Because when you love yourself above all else, you're paying attention to yourself, right? You know what it feels like to get hurt. You know what it feels like, all these things, you know how, so you could kind of empathize with another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But if it's other things that you love before yourself first, you don't really pay too much attention to yourself. And then you start to create all these different kind of behaviors. I don't know how I be going from one subject to the next subject. Like, because, I'm a little bit high. But what were we talking about anyway before? Oh, so I was saying I believe I'm hip-hop and all that. And what the point of saying is that I bring the vibe wherever I'm at. It's going to be the same. I'm going to be the same person. Like, I'm going to do the same thing. And really, I'm just about peace, love, no stress. Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to joke and all that and make people laugh, because when people are laughing and having a good time, they're not worried about fighting. They're not worried about killing. They're not worried about doing dumb shit, because everybody's having a good time. So, and I feel like we should all be, if we all having a good time, and it can be very intelligent. It doesn't have to be just a waste of time, good time. Just, you know, partying for no reason. But I mean, people truly engaging in something, in the conversation, in whatever it is, but really feeling it.
Yeah.
Really feeling good about it. Really feeling excited about it, laughing about it, joking on each other. All of that stuff, it makes life better, because, like I said, if you could joke on yourself and know it, you're not going to be so sensitive. See, people are so sensitive to the point that they don't know they're being exactly what they don't want to be. They don't want people to, don't say this, don't say that, don't. So boom, now that's censorship, right? But don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me my way is this way, or your way. My way is this way, and you have to. No, that's the same shit. Your way is your way, my way is my way. We could exist on the same plane without even that being an issue.
Yeah.
Without, my view is my view, your view is your view. As long as we agree not to hurt each other and shit like that, then we good. I don't need to think like you think or believe like you believe, because if everybody had just one way of thinking, how could anything happen? How could anything be invented? How can something new? A motherfucker has to have an opposing view.
Yeah.
Has to have to think a way that you don't think. Because then that's what chaos is, right? And they say that's what created the universe, chaos. So you could take it literally, or you could take it metaphorically. But think about it. That's when things happen. Look when you grow the most, when you're at your most uncomfortable. You grow the most, right? So it's always just trying to balance that chaos and really in your own head. And that's what it is for me. I talk to myself. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I go off the rails sometimes. We all do, right? We all get pissed off or whatever. Human. But I try to look at myself and think how I reacted and how, so that I could understand I really lost. You know what I mean? I really lost. Because I read in one of these books, I can't remember which book it was. It was one of these Chinese philosophers or war books or some shit like that. And motherfucker was like, when you let something someone else does make you upset, it's like holding a knife to your own throat. That made so much sense to me. I was like, oh, shit. That's true, right? Because they walk off. They go away. They probably don't even know they pissed you off. That person who bumped you or did whatever, they probably don't even know they pissed you off. You pissed off. So it's like walking around like this all day. I cut them out, you know?
Yeah.
So I try to ignore dumb shit.
SBS Salvage, South Wales' #1 vehicle dismantler and car part specialist. Serving customers throughout the region for the past 10 years. You are sure to receive the very best price for your scrap or salvage vehicles. Just check out our websites, Scrap Car Cardiff, or even sbssalvage.com to get an instant online quote. We buy all cars, vans, etc. Should you need any part for your car or van, then don't hesitate to call us, and our dedicated parts department will definitely be on hand to assist you. We also offer the very best prices for copper, brass, lead, aluminium, and all other types of metals. Just give our friendly staff a call on 01446 421 034, Monday to Friday 9 to 5 or Saturday 9 to 1 to receive a price, or come down to our depot in the rear of the unit, 7 Redrup Business Park, Cardiff Road, Barry, CF63 2QW. We also don't just buy cars and sell parts. We also sell part-worn tyres at the very best prices at our depot on Robbins Lane in Barry. CF63 1QT. Call us Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 on 01446 701 515, where we will assist you in any way we possibly can.
That's what it is, man. I'm just happy to be here. I'm a little bit, buzzed.
No,
I
sir.
forgot we was going to do this. I wouldn't have baked so early in the morning.
Wake and bake.
No.
So, like, like mad generic questions, but like, how did you get into the writing? How did you know you were going to be like a rapper?
Well, a rapper wasn't really a thing. I'm just good at talking shit.
Yeah, just wrong.
My mother told me. My mother said, son, you're blessed. You love to talk shit and you get paid to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, let's look at it like this. Certain questions, when you ask a motherfucker, I could make up some type of answer, right? But the reality of the shit is, it's just what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what I was doing. I always knew that I would be famous, let's say, because I had said that to my mom one day. Like, she said, clean up. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. You got to. I said, when I get older, I'm going to be rich and famous, and I'm going to have people do it for me. So I always knew it in a sense, but it wasn't like today. It wasn't like where it was really a thing like that. Like, there's something that people could study and something that people could say, well, what was your writing process and all of that? It was just what we did. You wrote rhymes. You came outside. You see what I'm saying? You just wrote rhymes. It's what you did. You walked outside. Motherfuckers say, hey, yeah, what's up? Ah, yeah. Somebody start beating on the garbage can. Somebody doing a beatbox or something, and y'all start rhyming. Y'all smoking weed. Y'all out there shooting dice. Whatever it is you're doing. And you writing rhymes. I wrote my first rhymes. I was young, like 8 years old.
Yeah.
I wrote my first rhymes young, 8 years old, something like that. But because I was just imitating what I saw.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, once again, it was just daily life. Like, certain things to certain people, it's like, this is going to be a perfect example. It's like a motherfucker studying Spanish from somewhere else. In Spain, it's just Spanish. This is how you talk. You don't even think about the process. Like, it's like if somebody say, "Hell, when did you first start speaking English?" You don't know. That shit just a part. You didn't even think about it, really. Yeah, maybe you went to school because you couldn't memorize certain shit, but you don't really think about it. You don't really remember the first time you learned to write and nothing like that. You forget about that shit. You might see something that'll bring you back to it. The chart with the big letters on it.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So I don't really, and yeah, I was always a writer. I was always writing. I'm writing right now in my head, but I'm writing different things. I'm a storyteller.
Yeah.
Right. So that's really what it is. I'm a storyteller. So I'm always telling stories. I'm always, just living life. That's why I live my life the way I do. I'm collecting stories.
Yeah. Nice. So you like started with Gangsta. Can we talk about them or?
Well, of course we could talk about Gangsta. I mean, well, the person who did my very first demo was P.F. Cutton.
Yeah.
From Blase Blase. Then Guru did my second demo. And then finally I got my chance on I'm the Man. And boom, that was what started it all. When we first came out to Europe, December 1992. It was a Gangstar.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Gangstar, like I said, man, R.I.P. Guru. Mad love for Guru. Just saw premiere like a few weeks ago in Vienna.
How is he?
Chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
Doing his premiere thing.
Yeah. Is he living out there or is he just out there for the...
I mean, I just saw him in Vienna. You asking me about niggas' living status. I don't know.
No.
Like, you guys see them police questions.
No. Hey, fucking opposite.
Yeah, is he living there? I don't know, baby. Don't make me say
the DJ Vlad question.
I'm like, wait, that was a little too deep, baby.
I just ripped the mask off. I'm Vlad in there. It's Vlad.
You know? You see, it's so...
I don't know. It's just what I want to know.
Well,
Like,
I know, but it's so funny because to me, I know it's what people want to know, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, why should you know just because you want to know?
yeah, I know. No,
You see what I'm saying? And not you personally.
yeah.
Like, just in general, like we in such a comfortable place in life as human culture right now that you just asking shit that would be personal before. Like, you wouldn't just tell everybody. I'm gonna just say, oh yeah, I remember so-and-so's how we, like, I'll tell you.
Bro, do you know what it is? It's like you, Guru, Premier, you're gods to a lot of people.
Right, and that's cool, I guess, right? But what I'm saying is, it's great to know the musical stuff and all of that type stuff like that. That's great. It's great that they understand and they feel the music. That's great. I like I said, with Guru, Premier, but personal shit, I just don't feel right sharing personal shit. Like, and I'm going to tell you, when Instagram first came out, it took me super long to get on there. I was like, whoa, hold up, what's this? Dudes are saying they here. Like, you know where people are at, like where they just telling you, they showing you money. That's scary to me. Because I grew up in a place where, come on, a dude knew you was there with that. They was coming to get you. They was coming to get you. No, you would have to be, ready if you was doing that. So it felt weird to me. So at interviews, and listen, I always give, if you notice about all my interviews over the years, you don't see no pictures of my family and none of that type stuff. It was one magazine, I forgot what it was. It was one of the big rap magazines. And they cut a story they wanted to do because they wanted to put a picture of my mother in there. Nah. Nah. Why you want the world knowing? The world could be a cruel, cruel place. So that's what it is, like Preem, but like I said, so we can get back. Preem, I love Preem, man. It's my brother. The process of making the album, The Sunrise in the East, was incredible.
Yeah.
Because it was the first thing. It was the first full thing, the first baby, the first, you know what I'm saying? So, it's and like I said, it's always hard to describe, even though I'm a great storyteller. It's hard to describe because it was just such an experience. You know how when the motherfuckers say you had to be there?
Yeah.
You had to be there, like telling the story.
Did you just know you were onto something through the whole process? Did you know it was going to be like that special straight away?
Bro, everything I do is special. That's my attitude.
Yeah.
I'm an MC to burn other MCs. I'm not an MC to play games. I MC, so we knew that was the motivation.
Yeah.
The motivation is to not just the best, the illest.
Yeah.
It's different. Being the illest is different than being the best. Because sometimes you could be the illest and best is all subjective. But I think people miss the essence of hip hop, and that's style and rocking. You wanna rock the hardest, and you wanna rock with the most style, right? That's why you got different styles and graffiti and this and that, because you wanna rock the hardest. So, and that's all we always wanna do. We wanna rock the hardest. See, as far as the idea of it being something special, yes, it's something special, but we could romanticize shit. You know what I'm saying? Our own ideas, our own creations, and it's special because it's honest, right? And honestly, what it was supposed to do is it was supposed to just be, like I said, one of the illest, which it has done. And every time I put a record out, I wanted to be one of the illest, and I try to be. Now, people might have their parameters of why this is this or why this is that, but I know to myself when I'm doing my best work. You know what I'm saying? I know what's ill, and then people start to form opinions about what you're doing, not even based on what you're doing, just based on how they feel about everything else, the world. And that's, that's one thing you have to be very, and I think that's why I'm very guarded with my personal self too, as an artist, because I can't give everything to everybody. I got to keep something for myself.
Yeah, because there'd be nothing left otherwise.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm the way I am. It's not because I think I'm so great or I'm so ninja. I am ninja though. But it's because you got to keep a little bit for yourself. You can't give it all away, and that's what people don't understand. Like, on the psychological level, you want, and that's why I say about a motherfucker knowing something just because they want to know it. Just because you want something don't mean you should have it.
No, it's true. Yeah,
just because you want something don't mean you should have it. But now you expect it. A person come up to you and they expect you to constantly give to them, right? Because they like your art, they like your work. So now they want you to give to them and give to them and give to them, and they're not really thinking about what you got to keep for yourself, right? And it happens a lot, and it's not nobody's fault. It's a beautiful thing when you're able to give, but it's just that when you get it so freely, sometimes it's if you forget, person is a human too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Not just this object of your desire, because you could become an object of a person's desire. They might just want to talk to you. They don't care what's going on around you. You could have 10,000 bad chicks around you, and a man handing you a briefcase with $1 billion in it, and that person don't want to talk to you. They'll try to cut it in and want you to forget about everything you're doing, right? Because they're not thinking in that way. It's not offensive or anything like that, right? But so you always got to keep a little bit for yourself. That's my whole point to say, is that you always got to keep a little bit for yourself. So people want to know things. People want to know about this. They want to know the personal details of this. I'll tell you a funny story. I know we just going all over the place.
It was fun.
When MF Doom died.
Yeah.
And a guy got mad at me because I wasn't posting. Oh, you said, what happened, dude? Oh, do you know what happened? Da-da-da-da-da. Who are you? You just type into me, because, and that's the shit now too, right? Before, everybody couldn't get to you. If you were a basketball player, a football player, a musician, people couldn't just write you. They could write a fan letter to the fan page thing or something like that. A call to management. They wasn't getting you. Now because you're so accessible, people forget. Y'all don't have a relationship. So you asking me personal questions about a man's death? Oh, one guy got pissed me off because I went and tell him, oh, do you know what happened with Guru and this and this and that? Bro, who are you? I know, but why do you need to know? So you could tell somebody else that's a personal business. Like, I wouldn't want my personal business out in the street. You probably nobody. We all do some fucked up shit. We all do some fucked up shit, no matter how cool and great we want to be. And when I say fucked up shit, I don't mean nothing that's all heinous or anything like that. I just mean things that make you feel bad. You be like, shit, I did that? So that's all. But so anyway, that was because you was asking me about Premier's house.
I wish I never said fuck all now, to be honest. Like,
that's good. We having a good conversation.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Don't take anything I say.
I know. I get you.
I like to fuck with people. I like to take something that they ask you and put it in such a way to be like, shit. Because that's what it sound like to me. You ask me, so you think about it. Yeah. You think I was fucking with you guys.
Yeah, I know. I get you, bro, honestly. Like, can we talk about, today's hip-hop music and stuff and what you think, your opinion?
I don't listen to it.
No?
I'm not really... It's not that I don't listen to it. I hear it.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to it. It's a difference between listening to something and hearing something. because it don't relate to me. See, music, all that stuff is relative. You relate to it no matter what it is, whether it's rock, whether it's folk, whether it's country, whether it's classical music, it's relative. It relates to who you are as a person, what you want to hear, the kind of vibe that you want. Certain things, it's just not, it's not on my radar.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Sonically, I think music is way better than it was before. Sonically, come on, man. The shit that we could do now, wish we could have did that shit back in the days. Wish we could have all of the tools. Music is crazy. Music is always going to, look, music is always going to be the exact same thing. Sound is going to always be the exact same thing. They may have different variations. So the music is fine to me, but it's just that I'm not really listening to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I like to listen to more. And this is the thing, too. This is the thing. Because the way hip-hop is, especially for hip-hop, it seems like it's a lot over the places all over the world. Because hip-hop is through discovery. Like, you discover a band or you discover anything, then you, like, focused in on that, right? And things that sound like it and things that remind you of it. For me, when I was growing up, the music scale, it was broad. You know what I mean? Because hip-hop wasn't really a thing. It wasn't a thing yet. So we were listening to Billy Joel and whatever was the number one hits on the radio, the Temptations, to Billy Joel, to Anita Baker, to Blondie. You know what I mean? It was so much different. So I didn't really grow up just listening to hip hop. You know how some people grow up just listening to hip hop?
Yeah.
Like, and that's their music and that's their thing, and I didn't grow up like that. This is the shit that created hip hop, the growing up with all of the different kinds of music. So I listened to a lot of slow jam and old school music from the 60s.
Curtis Mayfield?
The Curtis Mayfield. You know what I told you, my favorite dude.
Yeah.
You see, that's the first thing that I was like, oh, Curtis Mayfield, that's my favorite guy. You know? So I think, you know what? This is what I can say, what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Today, the music is more not about the music. It's about the imagery. It's about the imagery. It's about the props, the recognition. It's not really about, it's the money. It's not really about the music. You don't have to be good to blow up nowadays. You just have to have a fat ass. You could be the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, and it's cool because the game has changed. I ain't mad at it. I'ma still do what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
are you doing what you do actively to try and bring the real hip hop back?
It's not even, how about this? It's not even that I'm trying. That's just what I am.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring the old, I'm not trying to bring the old hip hop back because we don't want the old nothing. I don't want the old technology. I don't want the old, no. What it is
the real.
I'm just keeping it true. I'm just keeping it to what I know. That's it. Just what I know.
Yeah.
And that, so yeah, it ain't like, no, I'm bringing it back, but I'm bringing it back in a way because it ain't never go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, listen, I always just like to do what I feel is raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like to do what I feel is raw. I like to do what I feel is hip hop. And so I'm not, so I'm not trying, but I am bringing it back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am bringing it back. See how complicated I am? You see how complicated I am?
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm like, no, I'm not bringing it back, but I am bringing it back.
No, it's like, it's just amazing. I just listen to you all day, really. You are the prophet, isn't it?
No, I'm not gonna say that either. I'm gonna say I'm pretty good at talking shit, and and you know what it is too. And honestly, is I'm passionate and I'm being honest, right?
Yeah.
And I know that sometimes the shit I'm gonna say people are not gonna like. They're gonna be like, he's being a dick. I'm an asshole sometimes. I'm never a dick. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I could be a bit of an ass, but I'm just fucking around. But I'm not just gonna be a dick and do dick shit. And nah, not that bullshit.
So, what's your plans for the future? What you got lined up?
Life, bro.
More life.
Life. Yeah, you know what? I changed that. I'm never an asshole. Ever. I don't even know why I said that. And I'm always the dick. You get me, buddy.
He gets you.
We having fun.
Yeah. Well, Jay, man, honestly, thank you so much for coming.
Man, Kerry, thank you for having me. Like I said, man, I know I'm funny. I know I'm like, I don't recall, but I talk my ass off. I like to have fun, man, and like I said, I like to push people a little bit just to see what kind of people they are. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if they're gonna cry, or I guess that's wrong, right? But
I might cry.
No, I'm joking. I honestly, I just making jokes, having fun, having a good time, living life, spreading love around the world, meeting new individuals, and creating lifelong bonds.
Yeah.
That's an experience that's gonna propel you through life. You know what I'm saying? Something that you have forever.
Well, I know Wales have always got you. If you ever want to come, even if there's not a gig involved,
Oh man,
all the boys will have you. It's not a problem. We go.
I don't want the boys to have me though.
No, I know you like to wear fun. Your ball breaker, innit? Nice one, bro. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me, my brother, man. It was a pleasure. Honor.
Nice one.
Peace.